Yo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we in here, motherfucking pull the plug. My boy JP, Cali Smooth, the God himself. What the fuck is popping,
Chill,
bro?
man. What's going on, my boy, man? It's good to hear from you.
It's likewise, man. You know me, man. I'm staying busy and motivated on working
I've
on
seen you.
projects. Yeah, working on projects and stuff. And so this has been like something I've been low key about. And finally got like the right setup and everything organized. And I figured, man, I'm doing all kinds of cannabis related interviews. I should do some battle rap related interviews. So
No,
you already
definitely,
know.
definitely.
So what's good, man? What's been good with you? Obviously, you just had I'll let the people know who you are. More or less your media outlets to start out, and we'll go from there.
Okay, let's do that. And, I basically, been battle rapping, escalated that to the music scene. Touched up the music scene the last couple of years, man. Now, I've been peeking back into battle rap lately just to reclaim my reclaim my masculinity in the scene. Tell me, let them know who the boss is and who really run it. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I really love battle rap, man. I love the culture. I love the sport of it, man. I love the competitiveness of it. So I definitely just focus time on nigga. Like I do it to keep my pen sharp, to keep my the hip hop healthy in me, as I always say, man.
Yeah, yeah. What got you to start battling?
Um, I was doing it as a child. Um, I always wanted to do it. I was doing it when I was a little kid, like when I first saw the first murder movie, Serious Jones and all that, and Ken
Yeah,
and 106 in Park. When they were doing all that, and Fight Club, and it was those outlets of battle rap that we were watching on TV and before YouTube even. You feel me? And
yeah,
we were in high school battling, in middle school battling. Literally, that was always, it's always been a thing in hip hop, it's always been a thing. So I was always a kid that like was walking around middle school like, oh, you got it, like let's battle, you feel me? And I would be
yeah, yeah.
writing. I used to write battle verses, you feel me? Like I used to write them and then use the same ones for every battle.
Show up to different play. You know what's really funny is like
hmm
a lot of freestyle battlers like back in the day would do that too. You see a lot of scribble jams from the later era. You'll see like the same Iron Solomon bars used in like a random battle at some fucking like junk bar that nobody would ever actually see, but somehow someone got footage of it. So like
Right.
I it's happened, bro. I already know what it is, man. Especially being young, you're like, I just want to put out the best material I can and work it the number one way I can possible. Yeah, so yeah, man.
Definitely.
How old are you, Smooth?
I'm 25.
Okay, you're young. I'm 30. I'll be 31 this year, but 25 is still
Yeah.
really young, man. And so I can understand where you were at that point when the Mook. How old were you when the Mook battle, Mook and Serious?
Man. I saw it when I was like, I saw it in the studio. My homeboy Mark showed it to me. It changed my life. I told him that too. I was 11 years old and I was recording my first song. And I said, I like battling. He said, you want to see some real battle rap? And he slid in a Smack DVD. He was from New York too. He lived in
Yeah.
Hollywood. He's from New York. He slid in a Smack DVD joint. And it was like, damn, this is what it is. You feel me? I was teed up like, okay. And
Getting
I
it
remember
popping.
I tried to add aggression to my same bars I wrote. You know, that's when I was like,
try to
no,
like
it's
try to
definitely,
spice them up a little bit.
yeah, man. I remember just tripping off that shit, like just how passionate Mook was to me, dude. I was like, damn, this dude is passionate about this shit.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So then let's fast forward a little bit. Who was your first written match that you did? What league was it on? How did you get mixed up in the written league era? Pretty much is what I'm asking.
YouTube came out.
Yeah.
I was in high school, and like I said, I was battling everybody. So there was a league called Chicago Battlegrounds. My bad, I'm chewing on these little snacks.
Nah, you good. You good. I know you in between shit too. So you're like, all right, got to snack and do
nah,
something.
nigga took a bite of the shit. But YouTube, YouTube came out. I was trying to get in touch with Chicago Battlegrounds. I would think I was a junior or a sophomore. I was trying to get in touch with Chicago Battlegrounds, but wouldn't reply to me. Back when YouTube used to let you send messages to each other, remember that?
Yeah, they did used to let you do that. I noticed they took that away real quick.
They took that shit away.
Yeah.
I was sending them messages every day, like, yo, I'm a dope battle rapper, this, that, and third. No response. So I begged my mom, saved up some money, and bought a digital camera from Best Buy. And I challenged somebody from my school on YouTube right now, Cali Smooth versus Bars. And I battled him at the park in front of everybody. Put it
I
up.
remember that.
Shit, it got thousands of views. Yeah, it got thousands of views. Then I battled a nigga after the talent show, and that got thousands of views. And I recorded it. I had my homies. I would run up on niggas and create a battle from God to heaven. I would put it on YouTube, and then I sent that into Chicago Battle.
Okay.
And then a dude named Traffic got back at me like, yo, you know, Chicago Battlegrounds is dead. Like, we don't do the events no more. But come battle over here. So I battled a nigga named Oxymoron in the parking lot. And then I moved back to L.A.
Put that work in.
I moved back to L.A. and I was reaching out. I reached out to J Fox. My nigga J Fox gave me my first shot in California.
Okay.
And I was like, what's up, bro? Like, he saw the battles that I did in the park, and he respected the hustle. He said, who put this shit together? I was like, me, nigga. You know, I'm like 18. I'm like 18 at the time. Fox, like, for sure. You can get up here, you can battle. And I battled my homie Sonic on the jungle.
Okay.
Which is now one of my best friends in the world.
Yeah, Sonic's cool as fuck. Yeah, Sonic's hella cool. Yeah, that's...
Mm-hmm.
And he beat QP. All right.
Facts.
Super.
Nah, yeah, that nigga came through, man. I just love the sport, man. It's definitely it's a way to release energy in a positive way. People see it and think a lot of negativity about it. But I noticed, like, in booking venues for battle rap, people have a negative stigma. And I always have to let them know, like, it's to me, it's the theater of hip hop. It's the performance art of hip hop. You know, a lot of stuff that's said is not what we mean, and it's to win a battle because we're winning a competition and we're participating in a sport we want to do. You know what I mean? It's all entertainment and it's a great release. You know, it's a great release. I look at it as very positive, man. A lot of these dudes don't want to be in the streets no more. A lot of these people don't want to be thugging no more, and this is how they release, man.
Yeah, this is their thing right now. I completely agree with you, and that's something. I think that's I just did talking about it before I called you. I did like a small interview for Hip Hop DX, and they were asking me a lot about what do I think the transitional part of how nerdy rappers are, like maybe a year or two ago, and then how are they falling out and flatline now, or are they still just as like? And then to me, it's like, yo, some of it to me, like this is people's livelihoods, bro. Like it's never like. There's a lot of rappers that take this shit so seriously that when they see people like that, they get offended and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
And you know, I'm not usually really like super on the nerdy side, but I remember going to like Project Blowed when I was like 16 and 17, bro, and being really uncomfortable and like going places that were predominantly not white people were rapping there, and they're like, "Why the fuck is there like this one rant?" And that's cool though. I you know, like that molded me into, and as an artist, if you're dope and they respect you, they're gonna rap with you, bro. You gonna rap. That's what it is, you know. And that's why I always loved about, because I could always feel comfortable going
I used to
anywhere.
always think niggas was gonna tell me something crazy. When I was little, grown ass men at Project Blow, you know, they rapping. I remember niggas used to be like, "Live what you rap," like. You better be rapping about what you
Damn,
like,
yeah.
be like rethinking my bars.
Yeah, I seen a couple of them just wig out, like flat out wig out on people out in front of the Blowed and shit, just like go crazy, fucking grab them up by their necks and shit, and be like, "Get the fuck out of here," and like just, I mean, I get it, like, but that's crazy. That's the shit you run into, man. So it definitely is nuts. So fast forward a little bit more to past the battle that you did with Fox. Okay, so what was your next like big break as far as you were concerned? Music? Was it music at that point? Were you working more on it, or were you focusing?
Well, I had been working on the music. I had been doing I had been touring, and doing different things, and I've had a whole different experience than a lot of people. And sometimes I feel like battle rap's taking a little bit away from that because I've had to put time and energy into it. But
Yeah.
overall, it exceeded the. It's pushed the internet numbers for sure. It's excelled the internet's numbers for sure. But yeah, man, I've been doing me on that end, you know, and had a big circle in that. Always had a big circle in that film, which I was blessed with.
Okay.
But yeah, it was basically AHAT after that.
Okay.
I don't even know why R&B liked me, man. I don't even know why, man. The Sonic battle was okay. And then he gave me a title shot for the AHAT championship for the AHAT Cali championship
For
on
Cali.
my first battle. Yeah, for my first battle on AHAT. And I swept that, and then I got cocky. I was like, it's time to showboat.
Okay. Okay. You battled. So more or less the music you got going on right now. Like I know you got tons of going on, so you were focusing on it then. And you're doing some of the smaller battles. So let's go fast forward a little bit to the QP battle. So I know obviously you came out last second, me and you bullshit. That's how we more or less met. And you got a chance to do the match. And so after that point, I know that was like probably a good moment for you because you got a chance to battle somebody in the considerable range at the time that was super respected. I still think QP is dope, don't get me wrong. But like...
That was my biggest battle.
Yeah, at that point, and same thing for me, you know. For in my mind,
Yeah.
you know, it's like Q's nice as fuck. Q has battled a lot of dope people, and if he really wants to beat you, he will, bro. And like,
no, at the end of the day, QP is really, really, really one of the best to ever do it.
yeah,
He's like, when they say on the East Coast, when they talk about Murder Mook and Loaded Lux and Ice and Ars, we have to talk about QP on the West.
dude's
We
an animal.
have to, bro. If we're gonna say anybody is on our Mount Rushmore, QP has to be one of the first or second names you say, bro.
Yeah,
Locksmith, QP,
damn
Disaster.
Locksmith. Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Locksmith's
feel me?
tight too.
Founders.
People forget about those Locksmith battles and how and like how dope he really is, man. Like, damn, that's tight. Yeah, so Battle Q, you went back. After that, you had a whole spree of matches coming up. I know that you just released a book not that long ago. Tell us about that.
Yeah, man. The book is based on the concept of emotional literacy, understanding your own emotions and having a place to release them. And then I've been taking a class. I got certified to teach emotional literacy in 2 years back through Layla Steinberg's Aim for the Heart organization, and with that, I wanted to write a book and give my opinion on the effect that it has on urban youth and urban mentality.
Okay, all right. And that I noticed I did a. What got you into write? Did you just want to write a book? You kind of got into the whole idea after going to school and stuff.
Well, I got in an accident, a car accident that propelled me to do it from my friends that passed in it, and I was like, I want to do something in their memory. You feel me? And and it was a release for me too, bro. I was trying to let others grow with my pain. I know a lot of people been through shit. You know, I know you've been through shit.
Oh,
I know
absolutely.
if you pick up my book and if you read that shit front to back, you gonna feel like you had a release. You gonna feel like, damn, motherfuckers can relate to the drama and the stress, and I gave ways to cope with it. You feel me? I gave ways to cope with the stress that we go through in life. I'm still going through, you know.
People need to read more books, man. I agree with you 100% there, man. That's
real.
The struggles
everybody
are crazy.
Listening, man. Untold, Unheard, and Unwritten. Check that out on Amazon. Written by Jean-Paul Miska, JP Cali Smooth.
Life, bro. We are motherfucking working. Fast forward again. Now you've been touring. I know you've been traveling all over the fucking place. You've been on all kinds of new music. Tell us about the new project you just put out, because it wasn't that long ago you just dropped one.
Yeah, I just put out a project. It's called The First Meal. You feel me?
Okay.
Named after the big homie Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's going up. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's all West Coast upbeat slappers. But the thing is, though, people don't be rapping on slappers. People just be saying whatever.
Yeah.
But I rap my ass off on them. Feel me? And that's the difference. That's what I wanted to get the game. I wanted to give y'all something that
I'm gonna
you
still
could
keep
ride
it
to.
West, but I'm a rap though, for real
I'm
though.
a
I'm gonna
rap
keep it
though.
West,
Yeah,
but
you
yeah.
can low ride to this, bro. You can drive to this. You can even dance to this. But the hip hop is are gonna be fed.
You're still gonna get that one way or another. You're gonna get this work. Okay, all right. I like it. Where can they get the project at?
Everywhere. So on all streaming platforms.
Beautiful. iTunes, Amazon. Go grab all that, you guys. If you're on Spotify, it doesn't matter. Get on there on Amazon or iTunes and buy it anyway, you motherfuckers. No.
It's the real gems in them songs.
I bet. No, I agree. I think I've heard a couple of the songs. I haven't heard all the songs yet, unfortunately. All I've been doing is working 12-hour shifts and coming home and sleeping, bro. So I'm like, yo.
I feel you.
You know how it goes, man. You try to squeeze that sleeping time in and shit. So, so you've had a lot of build up now at this point, where you're at right now, bro. You've been doing a lot, and I was praising you over a lot of that because it shows the true force of what you can do, and not in just one lane, but multiple lanes. You're doing numbers in multiple lanes, sir. And that is exactly why, you know, and I know the job is never done, bro. And I know, and as me as an artist, and I know you probably think this, man, I'm not even close yet, guys. I'm still squeezing through, you know, but the fact of the matter is that you've not only transitioned well as an artist and really showed how much bigger you are, because you wouldn't, like, I'm not saying, like, Mosh Gellin wasn't a great match. Let's just chop the fable there real quick.
It wasn't.
Mosh Gellin was a terrible idea, but they will squeeze you somewhere so they can put your name up there because you have more followers than a lot of those dudes, and you have more backing and people. It's not even just a follower thing. You actually have a brand with shows, with people. There's hundreds of different things that make your brand bigger than a lot of the other guys, and which is why they have to try to, all right, well, we'll just squeeze them in wherever. But then they start realizing, fuck, we're not really offering them really any crazy matches. So this is where I'm at now. Just battle Grizz, Young Grizz on URL. Talk to us about that, man, because it was super fucking hype. Shout out, you know, shout outs to Nestor. Shout outs to the young White Smack. We in here.
Yeah, big facts.
Tell us about that. You know what,
man? That shit hit 40K overnight, dog. You know, I ain't done that in a minute, and I didn't want to get that happy, smiling. I was like, yeah.
That sounds like 2009 all over, man. I remember, like, any battle that dropped, it would be like a whack-ass battle, and it would get 40K in, like, fucking 16, 17 hours. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? And that, you know, it may not break much more than that, though, for us back then. It may only be like, you know, 40, 50, 60K. Nowadays, battles like that, especially on the URL channel, that are quality matches, wow, bro. Definitely a huge thing going on. So, I mean, you guys had a big build-up to the match as well.
Yeah, I did.
That was tight. I like that. Yeah. I like to see
people. I love that battle, man. I love that battle. That project was dope. That whole little project they did at the Lexington Theater, man, it was cool. I was excited to be a part of it. People were doubting me. They was like, did he lose it? I was like, man, did he lose it? I got better. See, that's what I had to bring up in the first round of that battle when I was just like, how am I washed up? Nigga, I'm 25. Just because I did this good 5 years ago does not mean you lost it. Like, nigga, I'm getting better. You feel me? That's what that battle was. Like, I had to show the fans, shock them, and I'm loving the feedback, man. I'm loving the feedback, the response. Just, man, it's dope, man. It's dope. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the coach. I'm proud of the culture.
The coast is crazy right now. I mean, URL West has really built to be something huge, bro. This time around, there's a couple leagues out here, and I know we're gonna talk about the Patron match shortly, but like URL, the Western Conference idea and everything that they have put together with this has been so smart and just done the right way. And now you guys have a grip of talent. And there was a lot of the guys that are front runners, like you included, were already dope, bro. But you know how it is, motherfuckers just, you know, if this
Yeah,
school
they
doesn't
don't know
really
until they
co-sign
know.
you, or oh yeah, exactly. So they
Mm-hmm.
start seeing all these sprees of different matches, and you see some people with like the weirdest names and shit, and you'll be like, why would I watch this match? You know, and then you actually go and watch
Mm.
it, and you're like, yo, there's some dope
Right,
ass spinners
right.
out there. You
Yo,
know, so
there's a dude, yeah, there's a lot of dudes right now with way crazy names, and they fire.
yeah, I've
That is
noticed
like
that big
battle
time because
rappers
I'm
just
pretty
pick the crazy
judgmental about
names.
that.
Yeah, battle
Like I'll
rappers
know
pick crazy. My name Cali Smooth, but shit, they top me every week. I find something new that tops mine every week.
they gon' find it. Yeah, I noticed that. So I seen the ranking system and stuff. And I noticed that you're in the top there. I'm really curious about how the rankings. Like I would love to see some more changes and upgradable stuff to it. You know, I want to see, of course, my boy Smooth stay at the top up there. But I definitely want to
Yeah,
see, like, I want to see, there's other artists, and we could find more ways to stretch more points that would give you guys the more run ahead of some of the other dudes, because there's got to be a way to add more people on that list. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
There's not,
feel you, I
I
feel you.
get it that it's just time consuming and there's so many battlers, but once you start adding people actually and added them on there, it's not like you're going to have to go back and fucking mess with them. Either way, their system's always going to be there, and other people are just going to pass other people up. You want to have those. You want to have those guys that are all small runners, bro. It's like it's got to be like the UFC now, motherfuckers. No,
For
nah. I mean,
real.
nah. But I think it's tight to see that you're doing so well, man. And the Grizz match went really tight. Let's talk about how you dressed up in the Chinaman suit against Patron. Shouts to
Oh
PNR.
man, that was so fun. Yeah, that was my funnest battle to do, man. People be asking me like, "What's my most nervous battle I was nervous for?" But that one right there, nigga, I like. Patron's dope. I respect his pen, talented as fuck.
Yeah.
And when I was looking at his stuff, I'm a chess player. I'm a chess player. When it comes to battle rap, I don't play checkers with these niggas, man. I play chess with them, bro. And I want to outthink my opponent. So I'm looking at his footage, and I thought about what he thinks I'm gonna do. You feel me? And I was
Yeah.
like, he's gonna expect me to bar out and just, so he's gonna try to out rap me.
Yeah.
While he's up
Fair.
there trying to out rap me, I'm gonna out entertain him. You feel me?
Oh boy. Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Doing antics, because it's kind of it's not necessarily an antic, but it's kind of an antic, you know.
Oh,
Even
it
though you're
was.
gonna
It
bar
definitely
out,
was.
you know,
I
it's
had on
definitely
a I
something
had
you're
on a
taking a.
10-foot straw hat, my nigga, with the nunchucks hanging behind me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Stop playing, dressed as Bruce Lee, dog. Oh man, you know I was
Your
like,
boy
ooh,
with the
what's gonna
chopsticks
happen?
too. Your boy too behind
Oh
you.
man, we had the chopsticks. I had a bar. I had one of those fans, like the ones that the women fan themselves with, the Asian ones
Yeah,
that
yeah.
flop open. Yeah, and I forgot that bar, but I had a prop with that bar. The fan stayed in my pocket. You ain't got one Asian fan, but I do. I was gonna go crazy. Don't be
Damn,
stupid.
let's get it popping. I loved it. It was a
I
good.
was like,
It was a great match, bro. It really was. Had a lot
yeah,
of.
man. Shout out to all my Asian supporters. Nobody got offended. Everybody kept it battle rap, which I love the
Yeah,
most.
you know, I think you remember how it was like back in like we were talking about the old school days, bro, where you would say things and people would be like, "Yo, man, I've been jumped a few times. I'm not gonna even lie, but you know, there's just
Mm.
been time. You know, you just say things to people. Yo, man, especially I got Asians too. They get super offended. So I just I've been to that point. I think seeing so it's tight to see
Hey,
that battle rap sport aspect now is completely different.
it's completely different. Yeah, no, they didn't want to cheer for me when I battled Uno Lavos, man. And I got Latino in me. I
Yeah.
battled Uno Lavos. I got Latino in me. I made some damn Mexican trucks, and it was like, boo. I said,
Damn.
hold on, dog. We
They
gotta
said,
post a
hey,
lot for
they said
ourselves first.
Mosh 3-0, bro. They said Mosh 3-0.
Right, big facts, big facts. My shit is fatty piece stuff.
Okay,
Whoa.
what's coming up for you? What do you have going on next? You been talking any more matches?
Yeah, yeah. I got a battle next weekend in San Diego. Coming up,
Damn,
I got this thing called
who the fuck you battling in San Diego?
Yeah, they got a league called Shots Fired out there.
Yeah, who you battling from Shots Fired?
A dude named YD, former
Oh,
champion.
okay, all right, word up.
So you know you got some former chat bars coming.
Yeah. Easy win, easy money.
Yeah, about to serve you real quick. I just settled
Yeah. I
I
like it
about
when you face those guys that are like even the no name dudes, bro, because you do
right.
just as good as you do against anybody else, bro. Like you
Yeah, no,
always
you're
roast
supposed
every
to.
time.
I took a
That's
page out of Danny Meyer's book with that one, man.
yeah, big time, bro. You go out there and just roast these dudes. Then it's like, motherfucker, they start offering your name to people, and they're like, nah, bro, I'm good. This was just, he's not gonna slack at all, and I'm really gonna get my ass kicked back.
Right, right.
Yo, it's to the point where we're like, yo, all right, Smooth, you gotta stop, bro. You can't be rapping no more bars and shit, because this is just dragging on,
Mhm.
man. You're fucking with us.
Mhm.
No, okay. Other than Shots Fired, what else? Anything else?
I just had the A hat last weekend. So,
Okay.
oh yeah, I got you on real lined up.
You back?
On the 7th.
Word.
On
You
the
battle
7th,
Geechee, huh?
oh yeah, I battled Geechee on A hat.
Is that out? That was just recently, huh?
Yeah, it's not out
Okay,
yet.
that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, I've
cool.
been working, bro. I have not
Yeah,
been
that's what
playing
I thought.
together.
I'm my bad. I didn't mean to forget. I knew you did. I meant to write that down. I'm looking at my notepad like I have everything else, and I'm like, "Aye, man, no, I've forgotten some shit." You battle a couple other dudes, some other like small time dudes too. I know you've been traveling around. You've been on a fucking spree of like 6 or 7 battles back to back, just going
Man,
crazy.
bro, I've been really doing that too. Like, I be saying yes, and then when it gets time to write, I'll be like, damn, all right, hold on.
Yeah, you're like,
But I
fuck.
do
All
it
right,
though.
I'm gonna
I
do
put
it. Yeah, I'm
myself
gonna
to
get
that.
it done.
I put myself to that test. Like this year, like don't think this shit is easy. Is what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah,
just
it's
easy
not.
for me to write for all these things. It's not, my nigga. I'm watching hours battle rap, zoning in and shit, bro. That should be crazy, bro.
It'd be fucking. It
Like,
kind of get boring. It kind of get burnt out, low key. I hear you.
you
I
know what I
do it.
mean?
Yeah,
And
because you're
then you
trying to
gotta stay
prepare for somebody.
electrifying. How you gonna stay electrifying? And you know what I mean? Like now it's like I
Yeah,
need my opponent to strike that. Like I want all the viewers to know that. Like your rounds are only gonna come out as good as your opponent scares you. Your opponent
dead
gotta
ass.
scare you. Your
Yeah,
opponent has to scare you. When I battled Big T, I was nervous writing. When I was writing, I had to make sure every word counted. You feel me? And
yeah.
that's a challenge. That's when you're happy to write. That's when you're pushing your pen. But when it's like, nigga, you right. That's the harder battle to write. It's like
That's the one. Yeah, because you don't know
I
what
ain't
to
about to
do. You
waste
don't
my
know what you
shit.
want to write about. Yeah, you don't want to. Then you're like, I don't want to write too good because this motherfucker's just getting all these great ass bars I could use against somebody that's
Right.
fucking worth it. And then it's
Mhm.
just like I've got to the point where I started telling myself, Rob, what are you doing, bro? Rob, you can write these same bars all day long, bro. You're just being lazy. You just use all the good bars that you have, bro, and like fucking, it's some of it's paid off. I think, unfortunately, I've been getting partied out the last battle before I went into battle the night before. So I was just super hungover the next day. I was like, man,
Oh, you did one
I
of
was good.
them.
I went did the match, but I was grinding it out, bro. You could tell, like,
I
damn,
had
Ab
one of
had a
those before. Yeah, that's terrible.
ah, that's cool though.
Those are
I
not
was
the
like,
best.
all right,
Yeah.
we still roll through with it, but I was just
So
thinking,
you
man,
out in sack? You out in sack right now?
yeah, I stay up here now.
Okay.
Yeah, moved up here, got this shit popping out here. It's nice. NorCal's beautiful, man. You get that Bay Area breeze, so it's not
Big facts.
yeah. So it's cool, and there's a lot of people up here just making moves, working on the projects, man, and gonna do a bunch of events over this next between the maybe like around the end of the year. We'll probably do the first one, and then we'll do a bunch next year and shit, some battle events and different things like that. So we definitely gonna be building on that, man.
No, big facts, man. We definitely are, dog. We definitely are, man.
Tell
What
me,
you got next on the card, man?
oh man, shit, nothing right at the moment for me. I'm more or less. Oh no, I take that back. Whoa, Rob, slow down, bro. I'm battling in Texas in September. It's so that's kind of a little bit away, but they fly me out to Texas to battle Rob Buzowski or some shit like that. He's from Loudmouth League, but I know that like Megadeth SM, a couple of the other dudes are battling on that event too, from my understanding. So I'm like, yo, that's pretty tight. Like, shout outs to Spy MC. You know, we're gonna go out there do some work.
Oh man.
Fuck. All right. Well, shit. Tell us. Let us know your social media links, brother.
At JPCALISMOOV. Check me out on everything, man.
Bars. Make sure to peep him out. My boy JP Cali Smooth, the motherfucking beast himself, killing it this year. All due respect, man. I appreciate the chance to interview you. And as always, man, we're gonna be building soon. I'm gonna holler at you when I get down there tomorrow.
For shorty, bro. Holla at me, bro.
Thank you, man. Be cool. Appreciate it.
100.